Hello, welcome. Tuesday night, painting more stuff. The barn fire is under control. We had a lead give out on us yesterday. That's why we lost cameras. Alex was in it early this morning, rewiring the whole man cave for your viewing delight. Touch wood. It carries on. Hi, beautiful. Good morning, Archnin. Hi, my beautiful girlfriend. Mr. Ulfric, thank you for subscribing while we weren't even on air. Yeah, touch wood, the camera still keeps dropping out occasionally because Streamlabs, we worked out that yesterday Streamlabs was trying to update it while we were streaming, and then it all went mad, and then there must have been some sort of power surge and it killed one of our extension cables, a USB extension cable, so we've had to rewire everything today. So let's hope you get to look at my beautiful face all stream, because I know it's just half a stream when you don't get to look at me. I mean, even though I look really old today, I feel a bit old today. Let me have a bit more Red Bull. It always helps with the energy. So yeah, we're back, we're painting, we are finishing off Kilgore today. This is going to be the last show where we are doing Super Fantasy Battle for a little while anyway. These three characters are done. I've been doing some painting off stream. I've done the bases and they look amazing. Thanks to the beautiful Kay for his idea. It worked out. It's just sick. You're going to get to see it in a minute. We have got sub giveaways in this show. We've got 2 lots of giveaways. So 4 people in total will be winning stuff tonight. That's using your Spondoolies. No money needed to enter, but you do need to be a subscriber. These are just for subscribers only. This is to encourage you guys to subscribe, obviously. I've got to keep things running. So evening, Mr. Stander. So usual quick bit of housekeeping before we go to split screen. If you're not a sub, please sub. It lets you enter our competitions. It also supports the channel and keeps the lights on. If you can't sub us, just push the notifications buttons, please. There's Rastamace Painting Patreon, which will pop up in the stream. And there's also a donation link, which comes up. And what that allows you to do at the end of each month. Evening, Kate, just talking about you. At the end of the month, we give away a piece of artwork that I've done. This month, it's going to be Christmas Baby Yoda Pop. So I've not quite finished him, so you can't see him. But you know it'll be good, right? It's going to be sick. And next month, if we hit a stretch goal that I'm going to put up at the start of the month, it's going to be the new Gazgul from Games Workshop. So next month's stream, excuse me, Red Bull burp. Yo, Lee, hi, beautiful. Next month it's going to be the Gazgul giveaway, and we're going to be painting Gazgul. We're probably going to start, if it comes, at some point this month. Next week's stream, probably first off, we're going to be doing a little bit of Legion, changing stuff up all the time. That's the idea, and keeping it relevant with some of the new stuff coming out. But yeah, the big Gazgul, the big Gazgul. I don't know how big it is. Maybe it's this big. Maybe it's this big. Who knows? He's bigger than he was before, and I'm going to go mad on it. I'm going to go proper mad. So let's go split, and I can show them what we're giving away. Yeah, it works. It works. Nothing crashed. Ooh, don't say it. Right, so the first set. Oh, right, okay. So you know how big he is. The first set of giveaways, these are going to come up at some point during the show. They're going to be like a 15-minute giveaway, like we did last time. The first set is we've got 2 winners that are going to win a set of these. Now, these are foil cards. So we've got Darth Vader, black one. Look how nice that is. Look how nice that is. Courtesy of Kay, Taniguchi. And you guys want to go and check out Fully Modded Lighting. I'm sure he's got an Etsy and all of that stuff. And he sells some awesome stuff. But this is his work. So this is Darth Vader, black one. We've got an Anakin Skywalker. Oh, it's so good. And we've got Wedge Antilles. All the proper aces. All the PS6s. Or i6s. So I've got 2 sets of those. That's going to be the first one. Right? The second one. So 2 sets. Right? 2 people winning those. Between you and Lee, I've been persuaded to try a Broken Toad and ordered one to try from Protein. Just the one. You want to order a whole set. Because you need all different sizes. And then the second giveaway tonight, and these are sick. They were sick. These are sicker. Right? So we got a Django Fett acrylic see-through credit card. Right? It's going to be 2. It'll be 1 Django, 2 Djangos. And then one person's going to win this. Now, this is a midnight acrylic, but look. It's like templates. It's mental. Right? So we've got a midnight, Amiga leader. You know the one. Amiga douche, as she was called before, because she's a douche. Not quite as much of a douche now as she was. She still can be if you don't kill her quick. And a ZZ Tylo. Look at that. How good are these? These are ridiculous, Kay. These are so good. So, yeah, blessed by a lovely parcel in the post, and I'm going to give it away to you guys. Okay? So, they're going to be our 2 giveaways tonight. Subs only. It's only going to be 100 Spondoolies a ticket, and you get an extra one if you're a sub. So, really, the first 2 tickets are 50 each. Really cheap. You'll get that just by watching tonight's stream. You'll earn those Spondoolies. You need to, because you get 1 a minute for watching, and you get more for subbing and all those other little things, cheering, this, that and the other, donating. It all adds into your totals. But there are giveaways tonight. Okay? So not the end of the month art draw that you need to contribute for. These are just for being a subscriber. So we're painting this bad boy. No, I'm not going to show you him yet. I want to show you. So I've loved this project mainly because you guys have been contributing with the colours. I really feel like it's involved you a lot in the process. It also helps poor old disabled colour-blinded me show us the vases. The vases? Can't you spell? Yeah, I know. What, like your other post with the when I get better bum, I'll take photos. Right. Look at that. Look at these. Look at these. Look at them. Look how good they look. Okay, you're a clever man. It was bloody good. Right, so these were really hard to do because the models are stuck to the bases. My process was that I painted a evening Kev. Anyone else I've missed that's in the chat or has not said hello, good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining me again. And thank you for joining the wonderful Nannybot, fixer of things, keeper of the stream going. Because if it was for me, you'd just be talking to a black screen. So what I did was I painted a dark blue. And then I airbrushed in some wolf grey and some white. Then I used some blue ink to pull out these parts and to go round the base again. Then I ended up going in with a brush. Yo, Mr. Fairbrother, evening, my friend. And I did a little bit of kind of like stippily dry brushing and then some highlighting with a brush. And then I edge highlighted these with like a light blue, wolf grey and then white. And they've had a gloss varnish on them, like the spiky crystal bits. They just make them pop so much. Yeah, Kate, it was such a good idea, dude. Such a great idea. So these are finished now. I've even, if you've noticed, that I never did before, I glossed her. I glossed her body because I forgot to do that last time. So she's really metal now. So all the red candy, now you can see the candy paint job really pop, right, with the gloss. Look at how cool she is now. I don't know if you guys noticed, I did the little shibuki masks. And they got little arrows on their heads and the little back banner that I said I was going to do. And I glossed their eyes as well. And this guy, I glossed his, the glowing runes in his sword. Because I forgot to do that. Because I matte varnished his skin. Because I use like a spray varnish. And it kind of has this semi-gloss look. Or semi-matte. It's not quite semi-gloss, but it's got a bit of a shine to it, which I like. But I wanted his skin much more matte. And then I glossed in these spiky bits that are meant to be like crystals. Great idea, Kay. No one's done anything like this with the Evening Rich Seat. No one's done anything like this with Super Fantasy Brawl yet. We've definitely, with you guys' help with colour choices, we've got some unique models which no one has seen. So let's get them out of the way. Let's put them over here. Then keep them in the background, keeping me company. And then this is Kilgore, and I did his base. Look how cool his base looks. His base is wicked now. So I've already done his base. I haven't glossed anything or varnished anything on Kilgore yet. I finished his tail off like I said I would, because I'm good. Like that. I only did that about 10 minutes ago, to be honest. They took a long time, though, the bases. Sit down, Paul. What's Paul done? I don't know. Oh, okay. Sit down, Paul. I don't know. It's probably a joke about one of these models looking like Mr. Stander. So do you remember yesterday we did the... Look at the face. Look how cool the face is. Faces and... Oh, you were meant to... Faces and...
Bases.
Faces and bases is Al's favourite line. And he's right. A good face and a good base and you get a great looking model. So he was really hard because there was hardly anywhere to get me brush in and to get me airbrush in. And I did do a lot of this with the airbrush, but then also with my hand brush. 2-inch, of course, like Bob Ross. So jealous. Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you, Rich. Richie C's also a proponent of this game. He's brought into it rather heavily, like a lot of people have. I wish I had, but ultimately I'm glad I didn't because Alex paid for it. And it's in my house. It's all about the bass. Yeah, it absolutely is. You should check out Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox, and they got that song but done in a different style, and it's absolutely fantastic. Really love that. So we are going to finish Kilgore off. We're going to work on his armour. We're going to work on the metal spikes. I'm going to use some more technical paint today. I'm going to use Blood for the Blood God because I decided I was going to. I love my music, Mark. Like, honestly, my screen time since I got Spotify has gone from about 2 hours a day, and most of that was made up of messaging my girlfriend, to 18 hours a day because I have it on all night long. I can't sleep no more without music playing all the time. But yeah, look at his great face. We're going to use some Blood for the Blood God on his claw, maybe on the weapon. Not sure about the weapon, but I like the idea that he's just ripped someone's heart out because he's hungry. We're going to do a little bit more highlighting on the skin like we did on the face. Few bits just to pull out. This is a house of music. Without doubt. I very, very rarely watch the television unless it's for The Mandalorian or I'm watching a movie. I have music all the time. Here's my favourite thing in the world. It's called Mini Speaker. It didn't say anything other than Anchor, by the way. It's a brand, but it's the best and it's on all the time. Begita will testify. Oh, also, happy birthday, baby. It's my girlfriend's birthday tomorrow and we're not on tomorrow. And I promised I wouldn't, but I just did. So happy birthday. She's 21 years old tomorrow. And I'm not going to be with her, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll later on in the month. Happy birthday, darling. I love you loads. Okay, looking at the camera. Don't look up there. Yeah, thank you, guys. I knew you'd all say happy birthday. As he's a sound engineer and sat around doing nothing. Yeah, we were talking about how the film and all of that industry has gone mad. So yeah, thank you for wishing her happy birthday. It means a lot, man. And it's a bit crap, right, with lockdown. No one can, and they're in lockdown in Holland as well at the moment. So no one can do anything. She can't have a little party. Nothing. It's crap. But anyway, so cracking on with, I like him. Look at that face. There was a lot of tricks yesterday, getting those eyes, pulling out the detail. I know a guy who runs a rigging company and he's in the same boat. Yeah, really, really hard for people like that. So yeah, happy birthday, darling, for tomorrow. There should be something coming for you, but shh, I never said anything. Right, let's get my classic paint pot ice cream tub lid. Other brands are available. And let's start with, what should we start with? Let's finish off the little bit of blue because we haven't got much to do. And what I want to do is I'm going to start with the Imperial Blue, which is my dark. Let's get out some colours. Let's do a Bob Ross. Oh, Richie C sent me a 4-minute video of Bob Ross. And if anyone's not watched Bob Ross, go and watch Bob Ross. He's on Netflix. And he's just the best. He makes you smile a lot. And remember, there's no accidents. There's only happy mistakes. This is what this stream's all about. Evening, Andreas, my beautiful friend. Andreas is sending us some sweets. And also, it might have some goodies for you guys. We'll see. I don't exactly know what's coming yet. He hasn't told me. It's a surprise. So, we shall see. But once again, tonight's giveaways are courtesy of the amazing K-Tan. And you've got Etsy and all of that, right, Kay? You've got your thing. Go subscribe Bob Ross on Twitch. I mean, once this stream is over. No, don't subscribe to Bob Ross. Use your subscriptions to subscribe to me, right? Not Bob Ross. Just go watch Bob Ross. He's dead now. He doesn't need the subs. But yeah, he's amazing. I've lost... If there's anything I've spent a lot of time watching apart from Star Wars, it's been Bob Ross. One day, I want to do a thing where I get myself some oil paints, a canvas. I've never ever painted anything like that. And I want to copy an episode of Bob Ross, and see if I could pull it off. Because I just think he's amazing. So with this darker one, all I'm doing is I'm just popping in a couple of... You see, just a couple of bits that needed a little bit of blue back. We're not going to highlight, we're not going to go mad on the skin like we did with the face. We don't need to, because I did some kind of simple pre-shading with an airbrush. And I don't want to take the highlights up on the skin as high as I did with the face, because that's where all the detail was. All I'm doing at the moment is just putting in a couple of dark lines. It will help the highlights pop out. And then a couple of highlights, just to little bits, just to finish this off, because this is cartoony, right? So if you notice, I'm hitting like muscle groups just to make things pop out. So if this was a comic book, it's how they accentuate that sort of artwork. It's over exaggerated. We're picking at those points where the muscle groups lie. I kind of like putting in the darks like this, the opposite way round to the traditional highlight, where I'm actually going back in and putting in some shadow. Read me those comments please out so I can carry on painting. Andreas, I think, was the...
That would be awesome, the Bob Rasta show. If you want, I can give a little tease, Rasta and Alex and everybody else.
Yeah.
On the surprise, yeah, that would be...
Send our picture. Don't bombard him like you did yesterday with pictures, everyone, because we think that might have had something to do with it as well. That the computer just got so overwhelmed with stuff, and Streamlabs trying to update and this, that and the other happening, that it might have all got a bit mad. Okay. He hasn't got too much in the way of actual flesh apart from his face and that one arm and one leg. But we're just going to go in and make sure he's got a couple of nice little shade lines just to make those bits pop out. So I'm using my paint very thin at the moment, so it's almost like an ink, but it's not, because it's paint. More controllable than an ink, because I don't want it to run. I want it to go around putting it, and then I'm taking the excess off and I'm softening that out. Okay. There's somebody at the door. Tartan James, yo mate. Hello sweetheart, come. I've got the camera in. Come say hello to everyone. It's my little goblin from the house. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
It's Skyloosh. She did cross country today and her legs are falling off. How fast did you do your cross country in?
I'm not saying.
23 minutes.
Yeah.
I couldn't run for 23 seconds, let alone 23 minutes of cross country. So well done, darling.
Thanks.
Just saying hi. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, that's Brigitte. Huh?
It's Kev.
No. Beerche. It's Brigitte. So yeah, there we go. Hi Rasta. Sorry can't be with you tonight. Catching a last minute visit with the grandkids before lockdown. Pups, no problem. Family always comes first. Give them all my love. Watch us on Watchback. Love you, dude. See you soon. Hi James, how are you, bro? How's London life treating you? I'm sure it's crazy up there, right? With all the maniacs and whatever implications lockdown is happening in that side of the world. So let's go in with my lighter blue. So concentrating on like the hands now. Really, I want to make the knuckles pop a little bit.
I've got Andreas's teaser now.
Can I see it before you show everyone?
Possibly.
I was like, don't ask for stuff.
Yeah, you can.
He's sending that.
Apparently so.
You sending that? Are you mental? All right, I love you. Yeah, let's show them. I can't believe you're sending that. I wasn't expecting anything that spectacular. I saw that. Yeah, let's pop that up. You're a maniac. I love you, dude.
Here you go.
Right, so Andreas, those of you that know who Andreas is, number one, he's a bloody good X-Wing player. And number two, he's a ridiculously good painter. And he's painting that. And that's coming here. And because when he messaged me, he says, I've got something special and you can either keep it or give it away. Well, I've got to give that away. We're going to do something with that as well. We're going to do something. We might do a little stretch goal and we give some of that money to charity because that's amazing. Andreas, love you, dude. So that is coming over the next weeks, months, whatever it is, because Andreas takes his time because he paints. He's a master painter. And one of you guys is going to get to own that. So another reason to keep watching this stream. Thank you so much, Andreas. Man, when lockdown's over, you come and you stay at my house and I'll make you pasta.
So, in the time that was going on, Johnny Cannon's turned up.
Mr. Cannoni!
And James says, I know you'll be super shocked when I tell you this, but Seven Sisters has had like 4 major incidents in the last week. The place is like a war zone at the moment.
Like,
Called Seven Sisters.
why is it a war zone? You lot don't sell toilet paper, you just sell train tickets. Give us some more info, James. It gives us something to talk about, because you've got to remember, we live in this sleepy little village now, and nothing happens in here. We do have the terror of Willington.
Menace.
The menace of Willington, who was in the papers recently. He got into an argument with one of his neighbours, so he went and smashed all their plants. And then he found out where another family member in the village lives and went to their house and smashed all their plants. That's as hardcore as it gets up here.
It's just like a deaf old man.
Some little old man that was like, right, I'm going to smash your begonias up. Yeah, that is it. Read me out those comments when they come in, Mr. Bruce.
Of course. So we had an oof and a noise on the
Oof,
on the
nice.
timeline. I saw that on Facebook. It's awesome from King Kev. Sure, use it as a giveaway. Yeah, I can't wait for when COVID is over. And then thanks, guys.
Kev, saw some of your Marvel Crisis Protocol, another ridiculously long name, but wow, dude, really, really nice. And damn, they didn't need like superheroes to defeat Thanos. They just could have gone to your ass because you got them all. I mean, what don't you have in that range? Because it looked like you had them all. Drax, the invisible Drax, was the only one I noticed you didn't have. I didn't notice. Someone else pointed it out and I've just jumped on the bandwagon, to be completely honest. But they are very nice, dude. Very nice. Kev been putting his half-term break to good use there. Oh, go on. Read the Tartan. James just put up a ridiculous one there.
A guy attacked 2 randoms with a hammer and a chisel.
What?
Some woman tried to push a mandem in front of a train. Then the mandem put her in hospital. Yeah, of course they would. They were firing fireworks into the station and a police officer got beaten up by Irish travellers. And somebody's like, what's a mandem?
What the hell? Right, and there's a reason why I don't live in London anymore.
Seven Sisters.
All the nice people in the world.
Mandem. Somebody wants an explanation of Mandem.
Mandem is just people.
Just people. Cheers, bro. It means a lot when you like my painting. It's nice. I have Drax, just haven't got round to painting them yet. Lad got stabbed in Shepshed on Friday. Dave saw the whole thing.
What? Is Dave alright, I hope? Wow, man. What is wrong with people? Shame Corona don't take some of them idiots out of the picture, innit?
I know that he probably used a hammer and chisel as two separate weapons. For the mental image of somebody running up to people, positioning the chisel and then trying to tap bits off of them. It's quite funny.
Who's that, James?
No, okay. The police won't patrol that station unless there's 4 of them on duty. It's safe for staff to work on the station on their own, but an officer can't walk about unless he's got 3 mates with him. Yeah, sounds about right, doesn't it? They should put like the minimum numbers in the station up to like 30. Dave's fine, a little shaken, but fine. And Archinin says he had the same mental image. Somebody going around trying to delicately chisel people up.
It would have been better if he had like a spirit level and a tape measure as well. A little
Like
pencil behind his ear. He was marking them and everything.
Turned
And then
up with like a tool roll.
Yeah.
Like rolled it out on the floor.
set of hinges. He was trying to put hinges. We shouldn't laugh about this stuff, but you've got to laugh, right?
Better than crying.
Better than crying. Yeah. London. Lovely. What a toilet. Still want to go back, Al?
I never claimed I wanted to go back.
Well, you know what I mean. That wasn't that you claimed you wanted to go back. I'm just saying.
No,
Glad you left.
definitely. It's much chiller up here.
Much chiller. That's the word of the day. Al tomorrow is going to be on shift at work for the last day before lockdown, and he is dreading it. It's going to be bad enough keeping all the Karens apart and stopping the toilet roll arguments.
Well, I'm almost definite they put me on the late shift because they know I'm the only one that's not going to crumble when the drunks come in.
The one thing about living in a village, one of the biggest essentials for a lot of the alcoholics that live in the village is, of course, the alcohol.
I bet the local donut shops are safe. Local donut shops in Tottenham.
Who's that?
Kev,
We ain't got no local donut shops.
stand still. I need to set the plumb line in before I assault you all.
Yeah, wicked.
Just gotta worry when they measure you twice before attacking you. Tell Mrs. S to take her telephone call in the other room. I can barely hear you guys.
Oh, dude, I'm not telling Mrs. S nothing. I love Mrs. S. Mrs. S can do what she wants. She can talk over me. She can whatever. Whoever Mrs. S is on the phone to, hi.
Measure twice, stab once.
This is why I love this stream. It's full of
Um,
lunatics.
You guys having trouble over there? No, we personally are not having trouble. The village is chill.
Hey, Random! It's Random that Random's on. Did you get your airbrush, dude? Or have you not got to that point yet? Captain Rex, everyone, is getting an airbrush. He sent me photos of his compressor. I know he's not on stream at the moment, but he sent me photos of his compressor that he wants to buy for his retirement Christmas present type thing. So Captain Rex is going to be entering the world of the airbrushed masses. I think that'd do. I think that's enough. Little highlights, maybe a touch more on his knee. Just little spot. Keeping this. This is not all subtle blended. This is quite cartoony, as you know. That's what we've been going for with this whole squad. And just put a little flick down his tail. A couple of little light scratches. I like doing stuff like that. yeah. All right, I'm going to call that done, skin-wise, and we can move on to another area. So that's all the blue covered now on him. See, it's just made the knuckles pop out a bit. It's made the muscle definition jump out a bit, and it's got that nice cartoony comic book look that I've been going for all along with this model. Okay.
Random Haney said, not yet. Is it going to be a slow process?
Well, take your time, bro. You don't need to spend thousands at all. Good airbrush, about 80 English pounds, so something like $85, $90. And a compressor somewhere like the $110 mark for a decent compressor. So for $200 you could get yourself all set up with everything you really need to get going, and that setup, that's the Iowata Neo, that kept me going for a very long time until I upgraded till the next Iowata up, and that was only about £140, £150 I spent on that brush, and that's what I'm currently using at the moment. Once you jump from that mark, you're looking at the 250, 300, and you really need to be doing some high level specialist stuff at that point, where I don't even feel I need to. Mr. Dalton has a fetish for airbrushes and has about 57,000 at like 0.00003 of a millimeter or whatever ridiculous tiny, and they're so scary he doesn't even use them. So what should we do next? Let's do something on the armour, right? So because we got this armour that I did before, but I did want to I wanted to do like some cracks in it. So I think I'm going to get some black out. Let's get some black out. I don't know why. This might go all wrong. But let's try something. Just for a bit of interest. And let's see where we're going with this. Okay. Old man glasses back on. Let's add a bit of water. Or water. Water. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll do some little highlights that will make that pop. You see, I just thought it needed something a bit more. Sorry, I go quiet at these bits when I do like this really delicate stuff because of concentrating and matching my breath to it. Yeah, I might do actually. If I get time, I'm thinking about going with like a grey on the robes, or what was the other colour someone suggested?
Black.
What was it? Like a Kev suggested something.
Was it beige or cream?
Are you not? What is this about, Mr. Stanley? You still dropping the same joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it on Facebook, Paul, man.
Are you going to paint his robes a lighter colour to contrast?
Yeah. That's what I was saying to James. Kev gave a nice suggestion for a colour. It was a light grey and then like a beige, maybe something like that. Probably going to go with the grey. I was thinking of like a sombre grey and then just doing some kind of layering up to a lighter grey. Well, I kind of don't need them all to be too kind of bright and poppy as well. Remember, I haven't highlighted anything yet. There's no edge highlighting on the armour. I haven't pulled none of the bronzes out yet. I haven't really done anything with the weapon. So let's work our way through. And the reason why I didn't want to do that yet is I want this finished, this stream. And I didn't want to put a base colour on it and leave myself another job that I wasn't going to be able to finish. I want this done because I don't want to have to come back to it on the next show. I want to move on to a different project. You guys have been really patient because we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, these figures. But they take time and we only get 2 hours a show. And I haven't done much to these off stream. I do, I really like the cracks. And I'm going to do some little edges with some light to make them pop out in a second. Let's do a little bit on these shoulder pads as well. Even if it's not a crack, it's just some kind of interesting detail. So like it is like when Richie C sent me the video of Bob Ross, Bob said something which it was like, it's your world. It's like it's the only limits you put on what you paint is what you put on it yourself. Take those limits off. Remember, it's a 3D canvas. It's not a paint by numbers. There's no rights, there's no wrongs. If you want to add something that's not there, paint it on it. Just like I do all the time. Like most of the detail on the face is not sculpted on the face. I painted it there with paint. Looking good, Raz. That model looks good too. I love you, Rainey. I love you, dude. I really hope one day I get to come back out to America and a lot of you guys, we get to meet up and go for a meal or go for some drinks or stuff. Yeah, I know we got like Worlds and that, but I really would love that. Like you, Haney, and Archnin and Tavern Wars. I'd really love to meet up with you guys and go and eat, because always the best bit of X-Wing for me was always the meal afterwards. So I met Shazbot and a couple other people when I was out at Worlds the last time, and it makes me so happy when I meet people that watch the stream from different, you know, all the way around the world. I've got so many friends because of it. Love that. In fact, did you see they put a thing up welcoming Timo Rab to Lima, the Lima Open, and they got a picture of me on his shoulders. And just for the record, whoever's running the Lima Open, I've played Timo twice and won both times. So maybe you guys should have invited me.
No, I don't think it's an invite. I think you just join, bro.
Oh, you have to pay to go out there and everything.
No, it's online, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, I ain't doing online X-Wing.
Yeah.
How am I meant to intimidate someone over the internet? You know, I only won X-Wing because I did like me moody face.
Bucket list items.
Oh damn, he's got a chest piece as well. Forgot about that. Okay, let's get some in there.
He's got an old chest piece.
What did you think I said?
A chest piece.
A chess piece?
Yeah.
Not just a random bishop or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay then. I didn't notice that. I got 100% record over Timo.
Who's that?
James.
What, because he's never played him?
No. I'm sure he's beat Timo.
Oh.
It used to be every event with Timo, he'd come over to me and he'd be like, damn, I should have jousted. And I was like, Timo, you told me this last event. Just when in doubt, joust.
Yeah, he came and he stayed here because he's my brother. He was one of the very few honorary weekend warlords. And we played in the man cave running up to one of the system opens. We played 2 games and he played my Dash Poe and I beat him both times. I'm very happy about it because Timo's a very, very good player. and a bloody lovely guy as well. Yeah, even though he's German.
Was he using quad wikis?
I can't remember what he was using. One of his scum lists. I'm not even going to be able to see that, George, under there, but it don't matter. I painted it anyway. A little bit of on his knee. He's got a bit there. Have a couple of cracks on that.
I do plan on crossing the pond myself someday. Want to see your beautiful country and meet my friends over there.
Who's that?
Like you and Mark Ward, Random Haney.
Oh man, Mark Ward is one of my best friends, and he's not far at all away from me. So if you do get across, you shout us up, dude, and we will make sure that you have got some company and some good food and probably a couple of games of something. We'd love to meet you, dude. And Mark is just one of the nicest humans on earth.
Yeah. I actually painted stars in a TIE fighter cockpit last night.
Who's that?
Damn fiddly. That was Mr. Stander.
Did you highlight them? The only stars if you've done 2 coats. You have to do a light blue and then you have to do a white highlight. If you haven't highlighted your stars, man, you're not trying hard enough.
Robert Dengar, Andreas says.
No, it wasn't a Boba Denga. It was before that. There was a Nim. Nim was in it, definitely. Scum Nim and something else. It was a while ago now, man. It was a while ago.
I beat him at the second System Open with my IGs. It was Kev. Random Haney says, and a bottle of Kraken. I'm guessing they just don't have Kraken in the States.
No, when I went drinking in the States, I wanted Kraken and they only had Bacardi. And Bacardi's just not Kraken. I mean, it's alright, but it ain't Kraken, is it?
We've moved on now, haven't we?
Bacardi's like that lightweight rum. We need the hardcore stuff. Honestly, if any of you can get hold of a rum called Red Leg, it's vanilla spiced rum. It's very good. It's like Kraken levels of good, but about 10 quid a bottle cheaper. Which you know, in this current economic climate where people are struggling a little bit, 10 quid's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so got me cracks. Why'd that make you laugh? Because I said crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so childish. Love you for that. Right, so we're going to get me orange and a bit of yellow.
No, I didn't highlight because I'm not insane like you. Also, don't currently have a paintbrush small enough. I was just using the end of a cocktail stick that I had split in half.
Whoa, that's not
it's
painting.
MacGyver paint.
It's not. It's like Heartbeat. Tony Hart. That's Heartbeat was a different thing, wasn't it?
I don't know what
You, of course, you know nothing because you're 12. All of my old televisual references you don't get. If I make my Christmas spice rum again this year, I'll send you lads a wee bottle of that. Send us a big bottle of that. He makes rum.
Kay makes everything.
Like, I'd love to have Kay over. Mrs. Stander, hello, beautiful. Paul giving you grief because you've got a social life beyond watching me on stream. You shouldn't have none of it, Mrs. Stander. You should phone, next time you have a phone call with one of your, I'm sure, equally lovely friends, you should do it right by his ear. So this is some orange and yellow. And I'm going along some of these cracks, not all the way, just in a few places.
I know. No, I don't make rum, but I buy some nice dark rum and then add my secret blends of spices and let it infuse.
Ah.
I
See,
heard that Kay makes a wicked chili sauce as well.
Kay makes wicked food, and like that's why like I'd really love to have Kay as a visitor, but I'm scared that Ras the chef is not enough of a good chef for Kay, and Kay would be disappointed at my like feeble peasant cooking, and he'd come and be like all these spices and things I've never heard of. Do you know what I mean now?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. But it's one of those you just got to do what you can do, and if you don't like it, then
Send him back to Scotland with a black eye.
take his fancy herbs and spices. When I'm allowed to come visit again, I'll bring you the rum I bought the other day. It's banana rum. That tastes amazing. That sounds
Oh,
wicked.
ow.
What am I looking at?
My screen.
Oh, snap.
Okay, we're working on it, everyone. We're working on it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know, Scarlett. I know.
Did Scarlett do it?
No, Scarlett said, "Oh God, no again." Oh. Okay. Wouldn't be a simple fix, would it?
We're working on it, people. We're not really sure what's going on at the moment. We've had some real technical issues the past couple of days. We think it's got something to do with the fact Streamlab has updated itself. And it's currently being very, very unkind to us in many, many ways. All I'm doing, for those of you still patient enough to be watching, is I'm carrying on with just putting some highlights against these cracks I've put on the armour, just to help those to pop out a little bit. Al will... You've got to go hands and knees?
Yeah, again.
You're joking. What?
I don't know. Honestly.
Did you label them?
Yeah.
I love you. You're so well prepared. Thank God Al's here, everyone. I heard a boom, boom, boom.
Is face cam still working?
Face cam is still working.
Means I labelled them right.
Be patient, people. We will be back with you in a matter of moments. Let Nannybot stick his diode in the socket and sort it out. It will be back soon. Damn, and I was talking about streaming from Holland with Brigitte the other day, so you're definitely going to have to come at that point. Because there's no way I'm going to deal with this stuff live on air. Or I'm going to have to find myself a Dutch computer technician.
Don't you have Lucas, huh?
Yeah, that's who we thought of. We did think of that, funnily enough.
Okay, this is not great.
Is it totally spazzed?
Mm.
He will fix it, everyone. Just be patient. I'm sorry about this. Again. I heard a boop-de-boop again. I'm going to not let it interrupt my flow so we actually get through this model, even though you might not actually get to see it finished. Even though it will be finished, you just have to take my word for it. This is what makes this stream unique. You know you guys only tune in for the bin fires. that is looking pretty cool at the moment though. We are getting that. I'm clearly not going to move on to any different process than you just saw me doing a minute ago. So don't stress too much, people. Dang diggity. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at it's not a camera issue.
What is it?
It's a Streamlabs issue.
Streamlabs, see? Ah, that's Mr. Stander saying that. I'd prefer if it was Mrs. Stander saying that, but I'll take it anyway, Paul. I will take it. There's an extra S in the Mrs. That's how I know it's her. Streamlabs can be a real pain in the bum sometimes, but unfortunately to go through Twitch is what we have to use.
Because the camera is working perfectly fine.
Awesome.
Crazy, right? Crazy.
What would be crazy?
Doesn't matter, I've done it already.
He's done it already, everyone. I'm sure we'll be back any moment. I'm just going to keep saying that. I can't even show you what I'm doing because I can't get focus on my face cam. It's not set up for that at all.
How?
What's it saying to you?
It's refusing to die. Yeah. Cool. No worries at all.
You got this, Al. We all believe in Al. Everyone believes in Al, right? So if you guys say something funny in a chat, I can comment on that, and then we can keep some sort of semblance of an entertaining show going, seeing as you haven't got a picture. I am really genuinely sorry about this, guys. If we could do anything about it quicker than we are, we would. Alex is proper on his hands and knees sorting it out. That does believe in counting and is in him, K. I totally agree with you. I had a dream about him today and everything. Definitely exists in my world. He's my illegitimate son. It won't let you kill off the camera.
It hasn't. But we're working on it.
I go into an emergency stuff broke meeting at work and come back to see this. Dude, we got an emergency stuff broke stream at the moment. Streamlabs being an absolute nonsense. The camera's working. Streamlabs is being a douchebag. Oh, Alex! Alex! Welcome back. This is the rest. We didn't actually lose any viewers. Well done, Alex. Thank you, you patient, lovely people, for staying with me. And what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to freak Alex out even more by rewarding you all with the first of tonight's giveaways, which may well blow up my house at this rate. We're not sure what's going to happen anymore. Let's show you what I did while you were away. Have we got focus? We have. Oh, have we? Yeah, we have. We've kind of got focus. Have we dropped down? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I won't go as high. So you can see what I've been doing, right? I've been using some oranges and yellows against those blacks with a couple of little, you know, my little marks that I do. And I've been pulling out some of the edges. And you can start to see the cracks a little bit better, right? Some on his feet. Some on his back. There's some on his Hellboy Power Claw. Okay, so you guys can see. Just doing a tiny bit more.
It was at 5. It's now at 3. We haven't dropped down.
Yeah, no, I think we have. But it's okay. It's fine. I've got focus there, which is all that matters.
No.
Perfect. So, do you want to think about that giveaway?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready whenever you want.
Okay, so, I know, I'm just scared. I'm like, is there any kind of major things you want to go and check before we do it?
No, I'm ready.
Right, so the first of tonight's giveaways are going to be for the foil cards. This is going to be a 15-minute giveaway. It's a 100 spondoolies per ticket. Don't start yet. Oh, is he started it? You started it. Oh, start now. You can all start buying tickets. You type in the number of tickets you want, you know, exclamation raffle, number of tickets. All you subs, you get an extra ticket. It's only open to subs. Off you go. 15 minutes. As a little thank you, we'll do this one straight away.
As long as there's enough house left for the parcel I sent you to get to. It's arching.
I had a weird dream about water coming out of my roof, out of my ceiling, and everything getting broken, and all my furniture and ceilings and floors. I don't know. So maybe it was a premonition of what's about to happen to the house. Scarlett, you didn't leave any taps running, did you, darling, before you came in? Good girl. Well done. Don't do that.
Why is it not giving me my tickets? Let's have a look.
Where did Mark? 5. That's weird. Why didn't it give him his tickets? Can you manually
Hit it, try again.
try again, Mark?
Can't give tickets away. Has he got enough points?
Yeah, do you have enough points? Yeah, you might not be a subscriber. Yeah, it's subscriber only.
There we go.
These giveaways are subscriber only. Are you sure you're set at 3 with a camera? Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'll double check.
Just get a sub on there, Mark. You got time. You got 15 minutes. Nice. Kev's in the raffle.
Set at 3 now.
Mark Fairgrover just subscribed. Love you. Now you can enter, bro. And you get an extra ticket. So if you just put... it is giving the extra tickets, isn't it?
It is giving the extra tickets. It is indeed.
It should have given Kev 4 tickets. A raffle free. King Keg, you receive 3 tickets.
Fair.
Jesus Christ, Archnin. Now that's a donator, you see.
Yeah.
That's what you call a spondoolie count. So I'm going to leave that there with the highlighting.
Oh no, so that was Kev buying additional tickets.
Ah,
You only get it.
right, you only get it on the first. Right,
yeah.
right, okay.
Oh, there's some tickets
Yeah, you know we've got a second one coming up as well, guys. A little bit later for the acrylic stuff. So don't spend all your spondoolies at once if you're after the acrylic cards later. Let's just do a little bit on that end piece, which I forgot all about.
Yeah, there you go. Kev said I bought it for you first.
Okay, cool. Just a little bit. Okay, that's going to do for our armour cracks. Look how much better that made the armour. Look how much that added to it. Right, let's work on those bronzes to make that pop out, because we've got an hour. I think this is doable.
Kev says, oops, I'm all spent up. He spent all of his tickets straight away. Mark Fairbrother says, right, I can go back to painting my chaplain on bike.
And remember, guys, donators will be entered. The top 5 donators will be entered into the end of the month giveaway for Christmas Baby Yoda. So this is Balthazar Gold. We've been using these colours now for this whole project. Balthazar Gold, it's a warp lock bronze base coat. Balthazar Gold, then Sycorax bronze, and then some silver.
I thought that was going to be a joke.
What?
Mrs. S made a wonderful trifle today. No pineapple was harmed in its making.
Well, you can, like, cool. I'm glad, like, you like trifle. I'm not a trifle fan. I don't do custard. I don't like custard. Archnin, I love you, bro. Yeah, I don't do custard, but cool. I'm sure Mrs. S is a fantastic cook. Mr. P, can you cook? I bet you I know the answer. And I don't mean boil an egg. I mean, can you cook? Richie C, love you, bro. Our top 5 is already taking shape. Securing their positions.
Heading for lunch. I'll be back in a bit.
Who's that?
Actually,
Enjoy. Buon appetito. See you in a bit, bro. We'll still be here for another hour. So this armour originally, I did a what's it called? Gory red base coat, and then I airbrushed in some bloody red and then some orange, and then I overcoated with what's it called? Winsor and Newton Pete Brown. How do I forget that?
your legs.
Oh, my little hurdler. Go and have a bath, babe. Don't have a bath then. Okay, see? I'm glad you do what I say.
I was just tempted to enter the raffle just for a giggle.
Who's that?
Okay.
We've actually got to send you something out, okay? We haven't done that yet. Sorry about that, mate. It'll be on its way tomorrow with whoever wins these cards. While we can still get to a post office. Are they locking down post office, Alex?
No idea. Does it count as a garden centre?
Yeah, how is? So Al found this list of stuff that was going to be allowed to be open. And apparently garden centres are essential. I'm not sure why a garden centre is an essential shop to have open, but apparently they are. I mean, now as well, it's not exactly like prime gardening time, is it? November.
Post office is an essential service. They'll be open. In some cases.
Excellent. So, yeah, but I'm still going to get them in the post tomorrow. Ooh, head wobble. because I don't want to be tackled by one of the street officers that will be roving the village enforcing curfew like they did the last time. There was hundreds of them everywhere, wasn't there? Oh no, was it the opposite? There was none of them anywhere.
Well, like, I had my papers with me to say I was allowed out of the house.
We did actually have a couple, didn't we, in the evening?
Yeah, they were all like parked up towards the power station.
And they'd be like, why are you out? Get in your houses now.
And I'd be like,
The end is nigh.
no, they just pull up and they're like, where are your papers?
And Alex would wave his hand and go, I'm not the man you're looking for. Move along. And they'd go, you're not the man we're looking for. Move along, move along. It's good that there were Star Wars fans, otherwise that wouldn't have gone down well.
Yeah. To answer your question, I don't cook at all. Don't want to poison my family.
Man, you should learn how to cook and give Mrs. S a night off, man. And there's nothing more romantic than a man making his wife a meal. And I don't mean ordering a takeaway. You should learn. What if she wasn't there? What if she decided better, thought better of it, and left you? What would you do, Paul? Just
Starve
heat
to
up
death,
noodles? Huh?
Starve to death.
Starve to death. He's like, don't give her any ideas. Don't give her ideas.
Yeah, there isn't a world outside.
But making your missus a lovely meal is cool, man. Every man should know how to cook. Beyond heating up stuff. Are you drawing?
Maybe.
Yeah, you are. I can hear it. I've like become attuned using a pen as well, aren't you? I'm that good at telling what you're doing behind me. Everybody, we will see what Al's drawing later, because it's become one of the highlights of this stream. Al is basically our little resident paper artist. Yesterday's stream was hilarious. He added a bat. I showed Brigitte, you know.
Oh, damn. Yeah, my bat was a bit...
Your bat was alright, man. It looked like it was picking up your new Pokemon character.
Yeah, man, they were just chilling.
They were just chilling together.
Yeah.
I like that, Al.
I cooked a Sunday roast for the kids and my dad this weekend. Richie C.
Go on, Richie C. See?
His idea of seasoning is using the sachet that comes with the pot noodle.
Who's that?
James, fire in shots. I do all the cooking in my house. Mrs. doesn't like cooking.
Who's
Mark
that?
Fair brother.
Go on, Mark. Good for you, boy. I love cooking. I really do like my cooking.
Oh, that's it. I survived while you were away.
Alex, oh listen, right? And Alex can cook, because when I come back from my little month-long excursion, one night Alex cooked up this pasta. And you know, being an Italian, I was a bit dubious. I was like, what the hell are you making? He made the best little pasta with garlic and bacon and parsley. I was very, very impressed. So much so I've kind of adopted it as one of my own recipes now. So Alex is a great little cook. I mean, none of us are ever going to be a Kai, you know?
Yeah, well,
Like, the guy's blessed with his herbs and his pantry. Oh, I've got a bronze thing as well, haven't I? A bronze weapon.
Alex makes the best nachos out of anybody I've ever met. Yeah. I do like nachos.
What? Well, where I like nachos? How comes I'm just hearing about your nacho cooking ability now?
Never asked.
No. That's a lame excuse, man.
Kev does all the cooking in his house.
Guys, can I just ask you a quick question? It'd be a one-word answer in the chat. Tortilla chips or tortilla crisps? You keep your mouth shut, you.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you're just fuming quietly in the background.
I am, yeah.
Chips or crisps? Tortillas, chips. That's chips. That's 2. Chips. That's 3.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look, you just asking all the. There we go. Look, there's a crisp.
Tortilla crisps.
Look at the wave. There we go. All right.
What? So 1.
1,
1.
2,
No.
3, 4,
So we've got
5,
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5 chips, 1 crisps, right? Because Alex had a proper little like, no, they're crisps. He's like, no, they're chips, man. Tortilla chips.
Oh, they're crisps. We ain't Americans.
No, I'm not talking about like Walker's ready salted crisps. I'm talking about tortilla chips.
No, but they're crisps though.
They're chips though.
But they're crisps.
Do you see? Oh, Tartan James backs you up.
There we go. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're crisps.
They're not. They're chips. But anyway,
It's about their classification, not about what you think they say on the bag.
there's no classification.
Well, man, they're a
They
crisp.
are a corn snack. That's their classification.
Crisp, man.
Damn, Alex. This is what I have to live with. We have hour-long arguments about stuff like this. And he won't bow to my superior knowledge.
No. Well, noit, as other people say. Fried potatoes / corns are crisps while they're in England. Yeah, exactly. If I were looking for them, I'd be looking under the crisps. But I'd be looking for a bag of tortilla chips. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's that?
Okay.
See how divisive this subject can be.
I know, right?
I love it. I've got them talking about stuff like this. So you see we're starting to pull out those bronze edges a little bit, right, with this colour. So, and because this guy's like a bit old and battered, I'm not covering everything up. I'm catching some edges and leaving some of those dark parts. That's what I want to do. I want him looking a bit old. And all the metals that we did, all the silvers, they've got all this rust. So we want the bronze looking quite old and battered. Alex, do you remember the rainbow Doritos you got when we were in America and ordered chips instead of fries?
That was such a mistake. Such a mistake. So it was in that, the restaurant around the corner from FFG, that like sports bar place.
Yep.
Yeah, I went in there and they had like it was quite late, so they had like a
limited
hot bar
menu.
Snacks menu. Yeah.
Yes, I remember. They did pizza and snacks.
Exactly.
I remember that night.
Normally, I'd just smash a pizza, but I was quite tired, and I was reading the menu, and I read chips and cheese, and I was like, wicked. I could do with chips and cheese, and then it turned up, and it was multicolored Doritos and some cheese whiz sauce.
Ugh.
I was expecting, chips, like, potato covered in cheese. That would be great. No, I got multicolored Doritos and awful sauce. I was so disappointed. What I will say is, yeah, exactly. They were black and green.
What?
Awful things. And like, the only thing that saved me was the fact I also ordered mozzarella sticks, and they were fire. I love mozzarella sticks.
Who doesn't love a mozzarella stick? Only thing better than a mozzarella stick is a halloumi fry. Oh, don't. A halloumi stick with sweet chilli dip. Are you mad?
I like halloumi fries. I like halloumi a lot. I mean, James will tell you that every barbecue we ever had, I just ate piles of halloumi. But I think I'd personally go for mozzarella sticks over halloumi fries, Jaffa cakes are cakes. They proved it in court and everything because cakes are taxed differently to biscuits. Yep, we know that.
Well, yeah. Who's that?
That was cake.
Yeah, because cakes go hard, biscuits go soft when they get stale. It's like the defining point. So let's get some cigarettes.
I do remember the mozzarella sticks we made. They were wicked.
Just don't try to order vegetables in the USA.
I don't think we tried.
No. First time in the States, I was asking for tomato sauces and I didn't know what I wanted. Then I said ketchup and they knew what I meant.
No, I poisoned myself over there when we went to the Mall of America the first time. We went to
Hooters.
no, it was called like AW or A&W. Somebody who lives in America would know what I'm talking about.
Right, go on.
And I got cheese and bacon fries, a cheese and bacon hot dog, and a large portion of cheese curds. And I ate a lot, and I thought I was gonna die about an hour later because it was all processed cheese. Oh, that was not a great day in my life because I was stuck in the Mall of America as well.
It's got a good Lego store.
It's got an alright Lego store, man.
A Lego store, all Lego stores are good Lego stores. I'll tell you, one of the best Lego stores I went to was in Gouda in Holland, weirdly. It was a very cool store. It wasn't an official Lego store, but it was very good.
McVitie's won the case by taking a 12-inch Jaffa cake into the courtroom and asking everybody if they thought it was a cake or not. Okay. That's madness. Charlie had that rank Chinese, yeah. Yeah, it looked awful. It was all greasy. As is basically everything we ate there. I think the least greasiest thing we ate in the States was probably the sandwiches we made out of Walmart. Do you remember that burger we had that like exploded with cheese? That was wicked.
Juicy Lucy. Did you come for a Juicy Lucy?
Yeah.
That
we
was
all
the
went, didn't we?
best meal we had in America. And it was this tiny little bar and the queue was out of the door. And all they served was this one burger, fries, and they had like beer and Coke.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
nothing
funny
else.
The fact that the waitress walked over and told us what we were ordering, and I was like, I thought that was my
So
job.
how many burgers? And it was like, whoa, hold on, we need to see a menu. And she was like, there ain't a menu.
Yeah.
It's 3 things. If you don't want it, get out because we've got people waiting to get in. And honestly, though, these burgers were ridiculously good.
And look at this.
What? Look at what?
Oh, B sent me a factual photo.
Tortilla?
Tortilla chips, yeah.
Go on.
Tortilla chips is more common term in BRE with 31,500 UK Google hits, but 14,500 hits for tortilla crisps has a respectable presence.
Baguette is the king of the Google search.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I accept it. You thought we were going to get shot. We were in a proper ghetto. Yeah, it was quite ghetto, the place we went to. Though, going to the post office, we proper went through the hood, didn't we?
Do you remember?
One day.
Me and you. That was
Yeah.
you were with me, weren't you?
Yeah, that's it. It was
Well,
just
we were
us
like, we
two.
walked through 3 gangs where they were about to have some big on street fight. And we were like, oh, good evening, gentlemen. Like, don't mind us. Yes. Order.
Well, yeah, because like, there was just that bench that had that one old bloke sitting on it and then like 30 other people standing around him, not even daring to sit on the bench. And like all the shops were shut up.
Boarded up.
It was crazy. We love eating at Ponderosa in the States. They do a banana and strawberry dessert that I love, but Miss S can't even look at. Do you remember when we tried to find it the first time we went to Warlords?
Yeah. And we ended up driving around, and we're nowhere near that.
Well, I think it all came down to it was Josh Wood, wasn't it?
It was.
Who located it, and that was the one thing he wanted.
Was a
Right.
Juicy Lucy.
That was the
His input.
yeah. But it was a good input. It was a really good input.
It was a good input, but the thing was, he wasn't there when we had it. I remember Lewis sending him the
damn.
photos and him being
Yeah.
like, I've never heard Josh use a swear word before, but he was like, beep you all.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, it was amazing. It had cheese in the middle of the burger.
That was proper wicked.
It was proper wicked.
And like the fact that I ordered it, we ate it, and I was like, damn,
I want
I
another
want
one.
another one. Yeah,
But they were like,
straight
no,
away.
you've had your one, get
Yeah,
out.
Get out. There's 35 people standing in that doorway.
Looking at your chair.
Yeah. That place we went to the day after Rastlef was pretty cool. It looked like Town Halloween was filmed in. It has some really cool shops. Yeah, it was. It was like really sort of, you know, stereotypical suburban America. Everything was placed perfectly. And we went to a couple of clothes shops, and I think we went to Five Guys there as well. That was almost the same as it was here, apart from it was a lot cheaper. We went somewhere else to eat as well. That same. Oh, we ended up in back in, you know, that big shopping centre place that was up the road from FFG.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up there again.
Was this the first year?
No, this was the year that last year. So,
Right.
Because you left 2 days before we did.
I thought, did we?
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
right.
don't you remember? You lot travelled back. Then I travelled back to London, and then I came from
Yeah,
London back
yeah,
up
yeah,
here.
yeah. Go on. I
Um,
do actually remember now.
yeah, we ended up back in that. I think it was called like the Rosedale Mall, Roseville Mall. But yeah, it was just up the road from the flight centre. I mean, I said just up the road. It was a 15-20 minute walk from the flight centre at least. But we ended up there. We went to the cinema, and then no, we didn't. We then came back and met everybody. There was a lot of Germans that night, I remember. We went to, you know, that Italian place that was opposite Kev and Kylo's hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was alright. It was quite
Expensive.
yeah, and like very very fancy. Like, I mean, you could tell.
You were at a place.
Yeah, when I walked in through the door and sat down with a baseball cap on, they were just like.
Take your baseball cap off.
Well, I mean, they weren't actually Italian. I don't think there was an Italian person in sight, but it was an Italian restaurant. Mrs. Stander loves Florida. I was disappointed when we went to the Cheesecake Factory that Penny wasn't there. Of course you weren't.
Not a good look, Paul.
I know, right?
Like, she's old enough to be your granddaughter. You're old enough to be her granddad even. Just like, don't, man. Don't. And they were never in Florida. They were, where was
Pasadena.
Pasadena? Like, not the same part of America. And I don't know if you noticed, but The Big Bang Theory wasn't a documentary.
Right, is that enough?
Anyway.
Stupid comments.
Oh, Mrs. Stander, she loves Florida. Very jealous of your Disney trips. Would very much like to go to Galaxy's Edge. Very, very much like to go to Galaxy's Edge. And I would do the whole, I want to be a character for the day, book me into the hotel, dress me up as a Jedi, let me chase a stormtrooper around the park sort of thing. I would very, very much like to do that. One day, bucket list. But I'm probably going to wait till I'm really old to do it. You know that point in life where you're going to die anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna rob a gas station, steal a Chevy or a Corvette or something, and like go out like Thelma and Louise. But it'd be me and Brigitte on fire, Route 66, being chased by the feds. Love it. Brigitte's like, what? This first I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I didn't sign
He's
up
like,
for this.
Whoa, you
Whoa.
Your own. Go, it's amazing, Mrs. Stander says. I remember going to a 24-hour pie restaurant when we were in the States.
Oh man, I would have loved that.
Yeah, it wasn't. The only reason we didn't go this time was because it was up by the flight centre rather than wherever we were.
I had the car the first time as well.
Yeah.
And you lot just snuck off for pie.
Yeah.
Thanks.
24-hour pie.
You arseholes. I had to say it. I couldn't even stop myself.
I had the weirdest breakfast in the world. It was just like a massive, like, I don't know, roasting dish full of like.
Al,
hash
please
browns,
check my
bacon,
focus again.
cheese. Yeah, don't worry.
Because I'm getting up and it's just going blurry. What are we at?
That's a blue.
It's alright down here, but it's too far away. I want to be able to get closer.
It keeps bouncing from 3 to 5.
What has it
Set
got?
it to 3 about 35 times. Is that 3 again?
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde, exactly that, Ulfric. That's better. A bit better. Those bronzes have started popping out now. Tiny bit of pure silver. A few of the edges. Just some of these like nice pieces on the weapon itself. I want to make that stand out a bit. Had a great time both time we went to America, even though we were in a pretty dull bit of America. Had a really great time. I can't actually knock the experience on any kind of meaningful level.
Plus, I think I'm quite blessed to have gone into a shop that I have felt less safe in than going into a shop in London.
Which was that shop across the road from whatchamacallit,
Mickey's.
the crack shop.
Oh my days, I love that place.
You could pay in dollars or crack. That was it. It was the most cracked up shop ever.
Wow.
That place was ridiculously dodgy.
We are starting to sort out when we can go back again, but sadly might not be until 2022 or 2023 with everything going on at the moment. True, basically nobody's going anywhere until 2047, I reckon. Kay says, best place I ate in the States was a tiny little poke hut on a beach in Hawaii. Fantastically fresh fish prepared right there in front of you by a guy who looked like Maui and laughed like Brian Blessed. You mean the crack den? Yeah, Kev steered clear.
Kev, I'm not going in there.
It was just a guy in the wheel.
It was. Do you remember him? Jesus.
Everything looked normal.
And it had a burner phone shop next to it.
Yeah.
Where they went in the crack den, they got their crack, and then they went in the burner phone shop and brought a burner phone for the day. It was a dodgy place, but it was the only place you could buy Red Bull for miles.
Buy anything, really.
So we had to go in there. It's true, there was no
Like,
we're used to a sweet shop in this country, aren't we? And news agents.
Like, we started our day, you know, the day we went wandering. We started our day in the crack shop.
We did.
And then we wandered across the road into what looked like a bank, and then it turned out it was some sort of little, I don't know, what it was like, shopping arcade that had no useful shops in it. Kev was saying that the diner opposite the crack den was wicked. Yeah, Mickey's was.
Mickey's was amazing.
I also like the concept of like unlimited coffee. It's not a crack house, it's a crack home. What's that if it has a doormat out the front?
So I'm going to use some of this silver I've got out now to just put some little edges and scratches on the silver that we rusted up to try and pull out some of the form. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you draw the giveaway?
No, I was waiting for you.
What do you mean? When it ends, you should have told me. It's just popped in my head.
Right, cool. Well,
Because we've still got another one to do.
I've just ended it.
It was only meant to be 15 minutes, Al.
Oh, man.
I thought you had a timer on it.
No, I'll set a timer for the next one.
Set a timer for the next one.
Cool.
Okay, so
Let me pick some winners.
pick some winners, Al.
Winner A, Mark Fairbrother.
Hey!
Winner B.
Oh, frick! Jesus, I just add it to your pile. That's it, guys. So, Ulfric and Mr. Fairbrother, congratulations. You are now going to be the recipients of some very nice foil cards. Mark, can you send Alex your address, please, on the Weekend Warlords Facebook page? Or if you're friends on Facebook, just send him a message. But yeah, well done. We will give it like another 5 minutes and we'll start the next draw. And the next draw will be for the acrylic cards. Ooh, they all went. Ulfric's been on a winning streak lately, man.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll message Alex. No worries. Yeah, that's true. Ulfric has been on a winning streak.
From 0 to hero, because he didn't win for ages, anything. Just cleaned up last 2 months with the art giveaway.
He's found a way to rig the system now.
That's why the cameras keep going funny. Because he's in there fiddling.
Why he appeared here on stream. Did I forget to send you guys any of the clear plastic Anakin cards?
You did.
You did.
Send those, because we've still got a few of what you sent, and I'll do another batch to give away.
Ulfric gifted Mark his sub so he could enter.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Ulfric's just rigging everything. Yeah, while he was round, he wasn't here to watch the stream. He was just bugging the room.
He's put in one of those Tony Stark devices, so he can take control whenever he feels like it. Well, could you at least keep the cameras working, please, bro? Well done to you two, and thank you for everyone that brought a ticket. There'll be the acrylics coming up in the next few minutes. Alex is going to get that set now.
Who is that? Ready? Whenever you need.
What's time? 34. Okay, give it 1 minute and start it, Al. And this is going to be for the acrylic cards. This crazy, beautiful stuff. Boom.
It's gone. And it's on the timer.
It's 15 minutes, this one. This is a genuine 15 minute. Subs only. Acrylic card.
We're slowly building up addresses. We'll go out on a big looting day one day. Whoa, Mr. Stander throwing tickets away.
Oh, I know what he wants. I knew he'd enter this because he wants midnight.
Why would he want midnight?
Because he likes stuff like that. I'm surprised. Did he enter the last one for the Vader card?
He did. I'm surprised he wasn't like... Maybe it's Django. Maybe we've got it all wrong.
Well, maybe Paul's going to become a big Django fan.
Yeah, like a big cis player.
Django!
Love that film.
I know you love that film. It is a good film. Let's see what I'm doing with the silvers now over the rusty metals. So I'm using this higher silver like a almost like a pen line to pull out those edges. I will not enter this one. Ulfric's not entering.
No. Enter. Win. Save as postage.
Yeah, enter win. It just means one big parcel rather than 37. Do it. Do it.
Look at that. Case. Not kidding.
Kay's been on his own stuff.
Yeah.
Wicked. Kay wants them back.
That's when Kay's like, damn, I've made a mistake. Quick. I'll win them back. Maybe no worries.
I've got an order for those and I haven't got any left.
Yeah.
See how that starts pulling out the form. You can use this like I am at the moment too as a bit of a, doesn't have to just be an edge, it can be a bit of a stipple on it. Just pick up some of those silvers. I'm not going to do much on the glove because I'm going to put some blood for the blood god on there, on the actual claw. Let's grab these couple of bits here. Come on, 20 minutes, Delapina. You can do this. You can do this in 20 minutes. Did you hear the doubt in my voice?
I had a doubt in my own head.
That's why I didn't paint the road.
Pasture in 20 minutes.
I can barely run a bath in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Look at this.
Look at what?
Yeah, we know your secrets there.
Well, what are they saying?
No, it's just people entering the raffle under secret aliases. How do you pronounce gnocchi?
Gnocchi. You don't say the G. Well, who's asking that question?
Richie C.
Yeah, it's gnocchi, mate. Not gnocchi.
No, man, it's gnocchi.
It's not gnocchi. It's not. There's no H in it. How do you get gnocchi?
Gnocchi, man.
For a start, how do you get to gnocchi?
Ask for directions normally.
Oh, that was very bad. That was a Mr. Stander quality joke there, dude. You should go outside and have a big word with yourself for that.
Yeah, look, Kay said it right as well.
It's not gnocchi. It's gnocchi. There's no. You don't pronounce the G at all. It's gnocchi. No, yeah, gnocchi.
Somebody in the village having their fireworks tonight. Have that going off in the background.
I haven't heard one.
Yeah, I had a couple Halloween.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's not today though, is it?
No. That was Friday?
Thursday. When lockdown starts.
Saturday. I don't know.
No, the 5th. It's the 5th, right? Bonfire night.
Oh, right. Yeah. Alright, no.
So no, we ain't going to hear any.
100% pronounced as G.
You don't?
Why is there one if not for pronouncing?
It's not for pronouncing. It's like you don't say knife, do you?
All them K knives.
All them K knives. You don't pronounce the G, bro. Honest, I love you, but you don't. I'm genuinely an actual Italian that actually knows these things actually.
You might not. K's adamant. It's just like, I pronounce it how I pronounce it. What are you going to do about it?
I come to Scotland.
Brings us back to the whole Giacomo problem.
It's Giacomo for a start. All the Americans pronouncing provolone, provolone, mascarpone.
Mascarpones.
It was Al Capone. Fine.
Automod held a message for reason, identity, and now to post in the chat. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I see, yeah, I allowed it.
What happened?
It asked me to verify that Kay wasn't being racist.
For what?
For stream.
For Kerr Nuggets.
Yeah.
Kerr Nuggets.
Lucky the Gucci of pasta.
It's not pasta for a start. It's potato.
It's a dumpling, isn't it?
It's potato. It's not made from pasta.
Yeah. It's dumpling.
It's potato, yeah. And who said gnocchi the Gucci of pasta? Mark Fairbrother. I can't agree with you there at all.
No, man, penne is the Gucci of pasta.
Penne is the Gucci of pasta, closely followed by spaghetti. I love my spaghetti.
I like the shells, man.
I don't like
what
the
are they
shells.
called? Conchile?
Conchiglia, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the shells. They all sit inside each other.
Gnocchi are the hovercraft of carbohydrates. They're half potato, half pasta.
Some quality people on my stream.
I'm not sure we believe you, Rasta, when you pronounce process wrong constantly.
Who?
Mr. Stand-Up.
It's process.
No, I say process. Fusely. Nobody uses Fusely.
Nobody uses Fusely.
It's like that one pasta
That you keep
even
for the
during-
apocalypse.
Even during the apocalypse, people go,
Oh, don't. I'll just go without.
Yeah. Oh, what's the other one? Rigatone, the
No.
giant.
Rigatoni's fine.
giant-
Rigatoni's fine. I like rigatoni.
What's the one that Scarlett likes and you refuse to
So you got-
consume ever?
You've got penne rigate, which is the one with the lines, right?
Yeah.
Then you've got this other penne, I can't think of the name of it, that doesn't have the lines.
Yeah, and
The
it's
ju-
useless.
During the lockdown, Italians didn't buy it. There was a total pasta shortage in Italy,
And they were
except
like-
for there was shelves full of this penne without
It's
the
cool,
lines.
we'll go with
No,
that.
we don't have. We don't care. We want it instead. Just leave it there. It's rubbish.
Rather die.
Rather die, yeah.
See, so you can do like Italians, general Italians accents, but Nono is still Johnny Cannon.
Nonno's Johnny Cannon.
Why?
I don't know. Because I think they're both capable of punching people into another century. So I just assume they're the same person. Okay. I like that.
So do I.
I'm going to put some blood for the blood god on his claw. I've just got to highlight a couple of bits. How long have we got? 15 minutes. What's Ruster's thought on macaroni? It's alright.
I got.
It's alright, like, I don't mind the odd macaroni cheese. I like a mac and cheese, but like the American mac and cheese. Not that there is like an Italian version of that at all. And then you have the little ones which you put in soup. Very good.
Surely the king of pasture is spaghetti hoops. Oh lord. He's just trying to offend you, isn't he? Just take no notice.
It's okay. His uncultured rants just make me laugh. I giggle at him rather than take offence. I'm going to quickly do something to the cape that's going to stay black. Because I haven't got time to do anything else. So, sombre grey. I'm afraid, everyone, it's just how it is. Big brush. Damn, what's on my brush? Oh no, I've dropped my glasses. Let's just revert to a different pair of glasses.
I don't actually know what happened. 3 minutes. Cool.
3 minutes left on the giveaway, everyone. Anyone wants tickets, now's the time to get it. So this is really thin down grey. Big brush. Bottom up, I'm working. Leaving that black right in the recesses. Really quick highlight. Back over. A little bit less. That was high up. Alex is furiously trying to finish his drawing as well. I like it. I like his commitment to the stream. I can hear him colouring at the moment with a biro.
I'm not actually drawing anything in particular.
You're just doing lines.
Just shapes.
Just shapes.
Shapes go together.
We throw in shapes.
Always throwing shapes. That's how I draw. Don't forget the raffle. No, I haven't.
No,
forgot the
it's on the
raffle,
timer
it's on the
this time.
timer. I can't forget it. 18 seconds left.
18 seconds.
Wonder if I should like go in and deduct tickets for people doubting my raffle timer.
Who was that?
Mr. Stander.
Of course he was. Deduct tickets from Mr. Stander. I'm allowing that.
I don't actually think I can, unfortunately.
What? Can we put a thing in the drawer that all the subs get an extra one, but Mr. Stander gets one less?
I wish we could.
Wolf Grey.
Alright, that's it.
Raffle done?
The raffle should have closed itself.
Jesus.
It has closed itself. Raffle is done.
Raffle is done, and right, so this is going to be for. I'll tell you what, whoever gets the first pull gets to pick between Midnight or ZZ.
Cool.
Go for it.
Richie C.
Richie C. So you get a Django Fett as well, Richie, because I know you like your scum. What would you like, mate? Would you like ZZ or would you like Amiga Leader? Amiga douche. Answer soon. And then we'll pull the next one. He will answer in a second because of the beautiful delay of the internet. Gives me time to just paint a bit more. Mix a tiny bit of wolf grey in.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Ooh, I'll take it. Okay, cool. So next winner is.
Yeah.
He only wanted the Django card. Kay. Okay, Kay, what would you like? That I can't believe that happened.
Draw again.
Who said that?
Okay, so draw again.
Draw again then. Don't argue with the viewers.
Mr. Stander.
Mr. Stander. Yay. Boo. Yay. What would you like, mate? ZZ. You want ZZ? You want ZZ, I think. You better answer quick, Paul, or I'm giving you ZZ. He will answer, he will answer. ZZ, what? Okay. That's for little, isn't it? It's got to be. Cool. So, Richie C. You're going to have to write this down, dude. Richie C gets the Amiga douche. Mr. Stander gets ZZ. Thank you, guys, for entering. I hope you enjoyed it. We will have some more giveaways. I might even do one this month for those of you that are not subs. A little one. A little diddy one. But that will be a little bit more spondoolies to enter because you're not subs. And I've got to reward the people that contribute the most to the stream. It's the way the stream works at the moment. There you go. Look at that. Nice quick bit of highlighting on that. Kind of makes it look all tattered and battered and a bit of interest on it. So we brought that cloth up. Just get another little line there, little line there, little line there, and a couple of nice little cross hatches. Same here. Okay. That's his robe. I need a little bit of. I need a smaller brush for a start.
It's been a while, so I messaged Alex with my address, as you probably forgot.
We get rid of the addresses because we're not allowed to keep them, Paul. Data protection and all of that. So yeah, once they're sent out, the addresses are deleted from our records. So please, if you win something, always send us out an address. It really helps for us to send you your stuff. I know it's somewhere like the Garden Shed, Essex land. Something like that. Mrs. Stander's house. Well, did he send it to you that quick?
No.
Just a touch of that. Just so we got something on there. Just a little bit of the edge highlight on that. Because that wasn't done. Let me just go back to that quickly. And just notice that. Let's just catch that edge. Okay. Blood for the blood glod. Glod. I've got 4 minutes. I'm going to pull it off, Al.
Are you?
Yeah. 4 minutes, man. Where's blood for the blood god? So this stuff, ooh, it's gross, but it was really cool. It's like actual blood. It actually is blood. Oh, we are gonna sploosh this. Spladoosh it. Mainly on the tips of these power claws. And you don't wanna, with this, you don't want to pull it about too much. You want to kind of get it on. Careful, George. And the more the merrier.
Somebody new by the looks of it. Sent a standard love shack Essex and the postman will know where to bring it. Okay. Torche, I want to say. Torche. Which miniature is this?
This is from
Super
Super Fantasy Brawl. We've been painting this guy, who's called Kilgore. We've been painting this girl, who's called Snake Android Lady. We're not sure. Sulker, that's it. And we've been painting this guy, who's called Korvax. Korvash.
You got that.
Yeah, so these are our 3 miniatures we've been doing over the past couple of weeks. And we are just finishing off this now. These are great models.
I've lost track of how many of my miniatures have actual blood splatter on.
Who's this?
Okay.
I don't do it with many things, but this glove really looked like it needed it.
I think it's because he's accident prone and he slices his hand open while he's trying to convert them more than
He actually
tries to paint blood splatter on them.
Okay, I see.
I ain't got time to bleed.
You are?
I ain't got time to bleed.
Super glue, Kate. Whenever you cut yourself, mate, super glue yourself back together. I do it all the time.
That's what it was originally designed for.
Thank you, Alex. But yeah, it absolutely was designed for that. It's thick, right, this stuff. So you want to kind of like... It doesn't paint well, but it does like stipple great. I don't think it needs any on the weapon. I'm not going to do none on the weapon. And I'm pretty sure if you went back and let this dry, you could almost get this to where it's like dripping off his finger.
Yeah, I reckon. Or if you did something like
PVA first.
or like purposely put a bit of flock in it to make it stringy, right?
Flock?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
No, dude, I don't.
That's cool. Sorry to make you repeat yourself, but I didn't catch the last word. You said super fantasy what?
Super Fantasy Battle.
Yeah. Okay. Brawl.
Oh, Brawl.
Brawl.
Super
It's
Fantasy
cool.
Brawl, sorry.
Kay had you covered, it's all good. It's been a while since I last went to A&E though. We're just making the most out of you, paying towards the NHS. I can't wait to see you paint the Birdman from Super Fantasy Brawl.
Who's that?
Kev, you know the one that's I used last time.
Yeah.
The flaming sword.
He's very good as well in the game.
Maybe mix it up with some varnish to get the drip. Maybe.
I think that'd make it thicker, thinner. Yeah, we got a bit of a drip going on there. As I put it right on. I'm like pulling it down. So yeah, I'm gonna call that done.
Interesting, you make the room of your base the black part. Up the size the terrain as well, rather than make a uniform circle all the way around.
So
Personal preference.
yeah, it's kind of how these bases are done. They're not like your average base. The bases come on the models, so they're actually designed to be painted like that, where they cut into the terrain. I actually really like them done like that. If you've noticed, I've put like a edge highlight of white all the way around these once I painted the black, just to like give them a cue point. But these are the way the bases are. These models are fantastic in this game. They're pre-built, pre-assembled. They're all unique. There's 15 that comes in the actual main box set. Let me take my glasses off so I can actually focus on the screen now. So this is... Ow, can you check the focus again?
Yeah.
It just seems to have gone weird again. Yeah, as soon as I'm lifting it up, I've got no focus. It has, isn't it?
Yeah, set itself to 5 again.
Set it up to 5. Set me to 3.
Yeah.
We done, bro?
Yeah.
So we done quite a lot in this stream. We finished off all of the real spectacular stuff. He is quite moody. He is quite dark. I love the cracks in the armour. They were a great idea. Remember, this hasn't been varnished yet. So the varnish will bring everything together like it does on everything. And then we'll get some gloss varnish on that blood for the blood god. We'll get some gloss varnish on like the spikes on the base. I always put a bit around his teeth. Do you know it's dropped again, I think.
I'm in the middle. Yeah, instantly.
It instantly drops back out.
Okay, cool.
Are you sure we're still on 3?
Yeah, we're on 3 currently.
Okay. So yeah, there he is. There she is. So you can have a really good look, everyone, because it's your last look before we move on to a new subject matter. But just for the sake of conversation, could you freehand a straight back line around the base and paint the actual terrain colours on the sides instead of making the black go? I could. I wouldn't, because of the fact that the sides of the bases are not detailed like the actual base, so I don't think it'd actually read very well. I could do. It'd actually be really hard. I'd be inclined to mask that line up and paint over a masking tape. I don't think it'd look great the other way around. But it's dropped again. But it's okay, Al.
Like
Right.
I'm literally
No, dude.
on the settings currently.
It's dropping,
holding
isn't
it at 3.
Give me a 2.
Well, it won't be 2 for very long. There you go. There's a 2.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 3 back.
There's a 0 now.
Sorry, we're just playing with the camera settings because I want to get you close-ups.
That's at a 3 currently.
What? It's not, bro.
It just pings to 0 now.
There we go. What's that?
That's a 3.
There we go. That's the one I wanted. That's better. Sorry, the cameras are being buggers. Show you each model, and then we're going to call it a night for tonight.
Clive Super Fancy Brawl arrived Monday.
Well, Clive, if you need a painter, I know one. Corvash, Kilgore and Sulker. All done for you guys, a la Rastamace painting style. If you like it, check out my Facebook page. Please come back next week and watch us some more for some more great giveaways. Our end of the month art giveaway is going to be drawn on the last show of the month, as always. There's a heart attack 1 minute. Yeah, I have a heart. I actually paint on sponge, right? Because I knock stuff over all the time. I'm really bad. But yeah, they are really great minis right now, guys. Now that you saw them going from the start, and when you put paint on these things, they are absolutely gorgeous. I hope you like the techniques we used today. I hope you see where I went and the build up with using like the technical paints that we did in yesterday's, and then when we put the edge highlights and we start lifting them out, how you can see those lovely rusty colours on his legs and on his power fist, but you can also see that kind of cartoony edging that we were going for throughout all these pieces. Thank you, Kay, for the great suggestion with the base colour. Thank you for everyone that chipped in with colour choices, especially on Solka and on Korvash's hair and stuff like that. Because, yeah, for those of you new to the stream, I am a fully colourblind artist. I am red, green and blue colourblind. So a lot of the colour choices are picked by the viewers and I just have labels on pots. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it all, everyone. Thank you for your donations tonight. Congratulations to the winners of the cards. I will get those out to you tomorrow. Kay, I'll get you your dial covers out as well. Sorry it's been a week late to do that. We will be back next Monday at 7 o'clock UK time for another 2-hour show. We're going to be changing subject matter next week. We're going to be going over to Legion. Going to be doing some Commando battle droids, I do believe, and then I'm going to be moving on to a Games Workshop Gazgul Fracker, and he's going to be like a 3-4 week job. I'm going to go mad with that. It's going to be old school GW Golden Demon standard paint job. I'm not going to pull any punches with that because he's a thing that I loved from I first got into this whole crazy hobby. Tomorrow night and Thursday night, if you switch over and you can see Lee on ProTech Models doing his usual amazing stuff, please go over there and support my brother as much as you guys support me. Everyone, have a great week. My beautiful girlfriend, Clive, Archnin, Kev, Kay, Richie C, Mr. Stander, Mrs. Stander, anyone I haven't mentioned, Torche or Torche or Touche, whatever it is, all frick. All the Ulfricks, all the Clives, and all of the Harlequins, whatever his name is. What's the other one called? Solitaires. Everyone, thank you very much. Remember, in the UK, we've got lockdown starting on Thursday. Be careful, stay at home, be kind to one another. Until then, one love. Peace.